Hey guys, and welcome to episode 99 of my Terraria Let's Play. In this episode we're going to carry on with the pillars and we're going to go to the vortex pillar because it's currently the closest one to our base. And as we got the solar eruption in the last episode, this should be a bit easier than it will have been before, I would think, because since it does so much damage. Be nice if we could get a Martian Madness event and get a cosmic car key at some time soon. We might actually try to get one of them to spawn. Yeah, we're going to do that instead today's episode. So we need to go quite high up in the outer 2/3 of the world. That's where you need to be, so I need to get some ropes. Die please, slime. Anyway, where would ropes be? Not too sure if we even have any. Well, they're not going to be in any of them. Maybe they'd be in here somewhere. Not sure at all though. Nope, I don't think we have any ropes. I'm pretty sure you can buy them from the merchant though, for pretty cheap. What's dying? The guy. Stupid thing. Could at least get out. Should be able to get out next time. Buy snow. Right, merchant. Here. Hopefully that didn't cost loads. I didn't actually look at how much it costed, but hopefully it was not too bad. So let's go quite far, maybe to the jungle. That'd be a good place. Actually, thinking about it, you know the pillars, I'm pretty sure we have a bed near all of them, because the solar was around there and there's a bed there, and this bed's fairly close to there, and so is our base. And then there's a bed at this one, literally there. So apart from the vortex one, there's a bed close to all of them, which means we can spawn fairly close to them all. But this is going to be the nebula pillar, so we'll have to try and get past this as quick as possible. Wow, the next guy's arrived already. I don't know how far out we should go. That is a lot of brain suckers, or sucklers. I can't remember if they've got an L in or not. Yep, they've got an L in, brain suckler. I think this would be the outer 2/3. Right, we have no blocks on us, so I'm just gonna chop a few trees down. Can you die? Hopefully that should be the last one that comes over here. Is there another meteor somewhere? Because they're one of the weakest mobs in the game. In case I somehow die up there, I'll do that. Don't think I will die, but if I don't set my spawn, I probably will somehow. Right, let me look. Yeah, this is definitely in the outer 2/3 of the world. They can shoot while flying. Didn't know that. Well, that's going to be useful. Right, we need to go to space. So if you look at the... Wait, I'll get rid of all the other ones. Except time. So where it says the number and then surface, I think when we get to around 700 or might be even 800, that'll say space. Could even be higher, but I think it's only like 800. I know on medium worlds I think it's 650. And then on small worlds it must be something small. I reckon it's 850 or 800 on here. Yeah, 800. So we'll go to around 900. And then we'll make some platforms. Or we should have bought a water candle. We have one in the jungle down there. So I'll go get that. Right, I want to be doing this. Ooh, a floating island. Not found one of these in a while. Have we even found one? No. I think this is our first floating island. Got a Star Fury. Hopefully after Moonlord we'll get the better version of this weapon. Right, is it this one? Yeah. So we need to go pretty much straight down. In the dark. Not helpful. That's what I wanted to do. And then make sure I don't catch up to it. Or I'll pick it up and then we'll have no more light. There we go. We can catch up to it now. Of course there's turtles everywhere. Now we've got the turtle shells. Right, here we go. Here's a water candle. That's probably a mimic. Not probably, definitely a mimic. We seem to get loads of mimics. Right, let's make our way up here. And then hope it doesn't take too long for Martian saucer. No. Probe, Martian probe to spawn. I'll get rid of him because you need to make sure you don't kill it. I should put the kill count on. And the rare creatures nearby. Because then I'll know if I've accidentally started hitting it. Or if there's one anywhere. Don't know if we need to go higher or not. Don't think we should. Because the floating island was a similar height. Lower even. And on my personal world I found one at the same height as a floating island. Might go a bit higher. Yeah, I think a bit higher will be better than this. Yeah, here. Because then it actually looks sort of less like the normal sky. Right. Water candle. There we go. Now it's just a waiting game. Probably for ages. It's gonna be like with the wyverns, isn't it? Where it ages. Knowing our luck, we won't get any of the drops we want in the event though. Even though there's only really one. No. Where? Near. Can one just hurry up and come, please? Right guys, I'm not having any luck with getting the Martian probe to spawn. So instead of doing that, I'm going to go fight some pillars. Because the Martian probe clearly doesn't want to spawn. And I've been waiting for ages. So yeah. Don't think it's going to spawn anytime soon. So let's go and fight the nebula probe. Not probe. Pillar. Got probe stuck in my head now from the thing. And for anyone wondering, I was waiting for it to spawn for like 6 or 7 minutes. And I moved further outwards in case it would spawn, but like in case I was too close to the centre of the map. Because after you've defeated Golem, when you're in the outer portions of the map, so in the outer 2/3, like not in the middle, the Martian Probe can spawn, and a water candle obviously increases mob spawn rates. So I used that to help, and I also moved further out to see if it was in case we were still classed as being in the centre of the map. And I moved it like 100 or so blocks out and it still wouldn't spawn. So I think it's just me having bad luck like usual. But it isn't necessary to get the Martian Madness event. We could still probably defeat Moonlord without it. I know one thing we need to do at some point, and why'd my mic move? One thing we need to do at some point is go and get some honey in buckets for when we do Moonlord. Because I'll show you how we're going to do it when we do it, but basically we need honey for it, and we don't have any, I don't think. How long is this going to take? This homing weapon's useful. All I know is that. The force field doesn't look like it's going to go away anytime soon. I think the most annoying mob in this event is the evolution beasts, because they shoot these little pink things. Don't know what they're called. I'll probably find out because I'll probably die to one, but at the moment I don't know what they're called. And all I know is they're really annoying. Right, I'm about to die again. This is how I lose money so much. And thinking about it, going into space with a water candle is a good way to get money from the wyverns. Because I got like 50 gold or something. Did I just unset my spawn? Nope. Well, I just did then, but reset it. It's a good thing we've got beds so close to most of the pillars. Because it means in the case like this, you don't have to travel a long way to get straight back to the pillar. And technically these two inner ones aren't that far from spawn, which are the nebula and vortex. And then the stardust is at the dungeon, which has a bed, and then the solar's in the jungle, which had a bed. Well, the solar was in the jungle. But the places can change each time slightly, and like the pillars aren't always in the same position. Like this one could be the solar pillar next time we do it, and it could be higher up. Like once I got the solar pillar like this high for some reason. Right, we just died again. Should be finishing that one soon. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Right, let's go back again. We don't get to see giant flying foxes much. I thought my lizard pet was an enemy then. Right, here we are again. Got to kill some more. Ooh, we can kill this now. Just keep using this because it has really high damage per second. As you can see, it's nearly dead. There we go. Now just focus on killing everything before it kills us. We've got all the fragments, so magic mirror. Ooh, we got 39. I'm going to store our pillars up there. Not pillars. Fragments. Let's go do vortex now. Be nice if we could get them all done in this episode, but I doubt we can. Is there anything interesting we can make with that? There's them two weapons, but we're not magic, so we're not going to make them. If we were magic we would, but we're not. And I'm not doing a let's play for each thing. each class before anyone asks. Because even though it may seem like I'm not a like fully Terraria based channel, that I'm going to do other games once this Let's Play is over, or maybe during it, because I'm never going to properly end it, because I don't see the point. I think Vortex might be the easiest of the 4 pillars. That was loud. Solar's, I'd say, is the hardest because it restricts you from flying. But apart from that, it's not that bad. But the core rights in the solar are also quite annoying. But to be honest, they're all quite similar, as in difficulty. Like, there's not one that's outright way harder than all the rest. They're just all fairly similar. Oh, I've got this stupid gravity thing. Don't know what affects it on you, but whichever enemy it is, they're annoying. I wish for the pillars they had a kill counter. You know, a bit like in the, well, percentage thing. A bit like in the Goblin Army and Pirate Invasion. I think they're the only ones we've seen in this Let's Play with it. The Martian Madness also has it, and the Frost Moon and Pumpkin Moon. But as I've said several times in the Let's Play, it's not a 100% Let's Play, so I don't know if I'll be doing all of them or not. Wow, we've nearly got the Vortex pillar already. Because if you look, the force field's really transparent. Don't know why the word force field wasn't coming to my head for a while. Right now, just to kill this quickly. Should be dead now. Right, we need to go set up the... Yep, we need to stop doing this temporarily. We need to deposit all of this somewhere. Because we're nearly at the point of doing Moonlord. One thing annoying that I don't have is a war emblem. I think we've had that before. I think that's part of that. Displays rare creatures, yep, we've had that. Don't think we should sell. Let's sell that. Wow, we've got a lot of rope on us. Right, I need to quick stack. Apparently we barely had anything on us that we'd already had. Alright, just because we need to be quick. Well, we don't need to, but I want to be quick with this. Right, the guide's actually alive this time. I need to see if I need more souls of might for the Avenger emblem. I need 5 of each soul. Because if I get 5 souls of might, I can make that. So we need to do the destroyer on the next night, I think. But we could try Moonlord with these accessories, and if we fail, which we likely will, but I think this will be okay, because we will have buffs on and stuff. Speaking of, yes, you're selling some. We're going to need that. I think I just ate one. Yeah, I did. We'll need them. Actually, I'll put that in there because we're not going to need it yet. But have I got any buckets anywhere? Right, I think this will have to be the end of the episode actually. I'm not sure on the time because I'll have to edit a section out. But hopefully this is around 20 minutes. But I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.